Hello folks, welcome back. This is it, the final chapter of Crisis Core Reunion. And I tell you what, I am tired. I think it's all these streams I have been pushing hard over the last few weeks to try and get to this point, because I really have always wanted to get this game, at least story-wise, completed before Christmas, which is in 2 days' time. So we're cutting it fine. And this chapter ain't no walk in the park. It is going to take a fair bit of effort. So there's still no guarantees here. But hopefully we'll get through this today, and then we can all have a nice long break for the Christmas period. Speaking of which, in case I forget to later, I will say a big collective Merry Christmas to you all. Okay, and I hope you guys have a good one. Because I do want to try and get quite a bit done today, I don't want to do anything that's going to give me any headaches, so I've got the stream lights turned off for today. Okay, so apologies if the webcam's a little bit dark, but I think it's a necessary evil, really, so that I can last a little bit longer. We need everything in our favour for that. Okay, well, good to see you guys in chat. I think I've said hello to everybody by text, so I'm going to go ahead now and get started with Chapter 10 of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. Yes, the final chapter. Let's try and get this done, shall we? Enjoy, guys. Yeah, Bronco, I'm only going to be doing the last boss on hard mode. That's all we need. So hopefully that will trigger the achievement for us then.
Genesis always carried a dumb apple with him.
In theory.
Should have realized sooner. It looks so different now.
Yeah, not far now, Bobo. 2 days. Are you doing anything good for Christmas? Oh, congratulations, Rain. Wow, you went from Chapter 5 to Chapter 9 in 1 day.
Can I leave Cloud with you?
Yeah, that's right, the 25th, Bobo. Isn't it 25th everywhere?
What?
I thought it was. It's Christmas on other days in some parts of the world. Right. Well, I've got to say, I'm loving the graphics here and the backdrops and just the whole location. It looks like we've got the live stream or something coming up. And it just looks wonderful, doesn't it? I really do think Square knocked this one out of the park. Ah, Sweden celebrate Christmas on the 24th. Oh, for us, 24th is Christmas Eve. And then 25th is Christmas Day. And that's when we do presents and Christmas dinner and things like that. Wow. Well, I've got 2 games coming, Bobo, for Christmas that I know of, since my wife has told me about them. They are God of War Ragnarok and Sonic Frontiers, and I'm hyped for both of them. So I'm going to be busy over Christmas. They are my personal play games, not my YouTube games, if that makes sense. So I get to put my feet up and relax with them. So, right, okay, well, let's make a move, shall we? I mean, like I say, we've got quite a bit to do today. So we may as well push on with it all. Oh, the ruins of Banora. Good stuff. I think there is going to be quite a bit for us to do around here. So I'm going to try not to miss anything, even though I do want to try and make our way through the whole of the content and the whole of the chapter. I also want to make sure that we don't miss out on anything either.
Here before? Where does it lead?
Yes, I do. I've always been a Sonic fan, Bobo. At least since the Sega Mega Drive that I had. Back to those days with Sonic 1, Sonic 2. I used to have a blast with them. Really enjoyed them. I was always a Sega boy, not a Nintendo kid, but that's only because my parents bought me a Mega Drive. I didn't really have much choice in the matter myself, of course.
Banora White Juice. First prize processed foods. National Agriculture Awards. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you see that, Bronco. You're right. Yeah, that came with the first class collector's edition of FF7R.
Wow. Just wow. Young Genesis's comments. I am very honored.
Which is why I never pre-ordered the Pixel Remaster collector's edition. They're so expensive. I think 1 every 10 years is about all I'm going to manage.
The hero Sephiroth are apples one day.
Well, I had a Game Gear as well, Echo, so yeah, I enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog on that as well. It was quite different. I'll tell you what, though, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Game Gear, that was overtuned, that was. I struggled with that. It was really difficult. Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive was just much more fun. I don't know if you played Sonic 2 on the Master System / Game Gear, but that is probably one of the hardest platforming games I've ever played. Oh, thanks, Chased World. Hello, Dimmy. Yes, I mean, we're not quite there yet, Chase World. Like I say, we have got to get through the final chapter, but hopefully there's nothing stopping us from doing this now. Okay, so we've got a save point over yonder. Which means that we should be able to start clearing more missions, but I'm not going to. This reminds me a little bit of the final dungeon of Final Fantasy VII, the Great Crater. It's got that sort of vibe to it, hasn't it? Yeah, it did to me. Echo. It did to me. Right, if we just pop down here, this will take us to the save. Just making sure there's no other chests around, though, that we're going to miss out on. No, there's no rush to grab those. We can just go to the save point. I also think... Oh, we got a new shop. I also think that we can start getting Marlboros popping up here as well as random enemy encounters. So that'll be the first time we get to see them. Yeah. I'll tell you what. This is definitely Square's best remaster. Like I said, I saw a couple of people complaining online that the graphics don't look as good as Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then a couple of people mentioned, but it's a remaster, not a remake. And then they were shocked. They were like, okay, it was so good looking, this game. They thought it was supposed to be a remake. And it isn't. Morning, Wes. Yeah, I've heard that you guys in the States are really having a cold chill at the minute. So yeah, make sure you keep yourself warm there, for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead now and start doing stuff, shall we? We've got the tombstone here, which I think we do have to read these, because it will unlock a secret path for us later on, if I've prepared correctly. Emerald weapon in ice. Oh, wow, yeah. I didn't even see that. That's incredible. Oh, that is amazing. I'm going to go and take a closer look at that. Let's escape from this battle. Oh, we'll grab the chest while we're here. Oh, my goodness, yes. You can see emerald weapon. I'm assuming it's emerald weapon, isn't it? Yeah, not yet released by the planet, but in waiting, frozen in stasis. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out there, Bronco. That's a cool little scene there. But we'll grab the chest up there, so let's go this way. Grab this one.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, some Final Fantasy VII classic enemies showing up, which I'm going to ignore for now. Hello, Logan, and welcome, Joseph. Yeah, it does a bit, Annika, doesn't it? Oh, you can't see it, Echo. You can actually see it better from this angle. You can. I don't know if you're familiar with Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII. I'm sure you are. You can actually see the bits on the shoulder that light up when it does its attack. Before then, they're dark. Those round circles, dark circles. And you can see its head in the middle as well, but it's sort of blocked a little bit by a crystal. Yeah, 100% that is Emerald Weapon right there. 100%. That'd be a cool thing if we did, Wes. Oh, nice one, Logan. Yeah, that's cool, Chase World. Oh, we can go this way, and I think this will take us to the next part of the map to the next dungeon. Or rather, you know, the next part of the dungeon. Has that updated? Nope, we need to go into the next area. Yeah, I think I had the wrong angle to start with. But no, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, looks like we've got something over here to look at as part of the story. So we'll just keep saving every time we get the opportunity to do so. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's the next thingy that we need to read. I thought there was something in here. Loveless Act 3. Yeah, it's important that we don't miss out on these. I haven't missed one, have I? No, I don't think so. No, that's cool. I want to make sure we don't miss out on anything. But I think we need to go back for stuff. I just want to see what happens when we interact with this thing here. If anything. Because it's part of the story objective.
Some kind of
Oh, okay, Logan.
pedestal.
Which one are you missing? I'm going to try and get all of them. I mean, I need to get all of them, don't I, really? Hello, Nick. Good to see you.
If I set goddess materia in these indentations, that door will open.
Okay, we don't need to interact with this at the moment, because we still need more materia. Yeah. So we need 7. Okay, I've got 2, I believe, so far. I'm not going to do any of that yet. We'll come back to it later. Okay, well, I'm going to get them all soon, hopefully, Chris. Because I would like to try and push through the whole of this chapter if we can. If we can. I'm going to avoid most of the enemy encounters for now as well. Is the plan. Just to save time. I don't think there's anything we really need from the random encounters right now. Oh, we'll sort that out a little bit later. Don't worry, I know I haven't gone down there yet, but we will do. Okay, we will do. Because that takes us to the Lake of Oblivion area. So we've got to go down there eventually anyway.
Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
Yeah, there we get to see Emerald Weapon again. I wonder if Red Mario's in chat. He'd love to see that. Just going to keep saving. Are you still in chat, are you, Red? Yeah, Lucky Stars does a few things, Nick. It does do that, you're right. That's one of the cool things about it. But also you get to 100% critical strike, don't you? We grabbed the materia from up there. So I should actually have 3, shouldn't I? Let me just check. If I go to key items here. Where are the materias? Okay, I've got 3. The light, the heaven, and the star. So we can get the 4th one now. Which I believe is this way. Yep. It's a little bit confusing, this area, because there's multiple layers and stuff. Okay, so we've got 4. Oh, I'm going to be sad to see this area. I've got to say, this is probably my favourite looking environment I've seen in this game. Really, really like this one. There's something incredibly nostalgic about it. I don't know what, but there is. Oh, can you see him up there now, Red? You can actually see his right shoulder. With the dark circles are when he does his special attack and he lights up on his shoulders. The coloured balls. You can actually see them turned off right now. They're dark on both shoulders. And then his head's in the middle. So it's hard to make him out, but once you know what Emerald Weapon looks like, it's as plain as anything. Yeah. Yeah, he's currently frozen because the planet hasn't summoned him yet, since this is a prequel. Yeah, it's where his lasers light up. Oh, man. Fighting Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII, whatever remake it's going to be in, it's going to be one heck of an epic experience. I'm going to love that. My golly. They best get that fight right. I'm sure they will. Hey, hello, Sean. Yeah, thank you, Sean. And to you, mate. Merry Christmas for Sunday. Yeah, this will be my last day streaming, guys. So that's why I'm going to try and get all this done today. This story section. I guess we can go into here. Yeah, things look like they're going to start to get a little bit confusing. But oh, we get the mug material. Somebody was after this the other day, weren't they?
Activating combat mode.
Can we escape? Yeah. I'm sure this is where we get mug materia. Lovely stuff. So we can use that in materia fusion, can't we, for something? Please, Logan, no. Oh, yes. I saw your method of defeating Emerald Weapon, Red, with all lucky 7s. Yeah, I haven't tried that one myself. There's nothing in here, is there? No. Oh. Secret passageway. Well. Can have a ganders. It takes us into the next part of the dungeon. Okay, well, let's go ahead and finish the previous part first, which would make sense. Make sure we've done everything. Let's get all these open. We've got a save point there, which I'll come back to in a moment. Let's just grab the tombstone, first of all. Loveless Act 2. Yeah, we've just got to keep reading these for the secret passageway later. I don't think we want to do this just yet. This is a boss fight. Which is going to be a bit of a challenging one. Even with Costly Punch, it's not a one-hit killer, I don't think. So we'll have to come back to it later. We will have to do it, but there's a few other things we can get done first. So we've got the Lake of Oblivion area, which we haven't yet been to. And there's another Loveless there. Yeah, if we're going to head down south. Back in my favourite area again for a moment. Let's just take one last glimmer at the goodness that is Emerald Weapon. Right, so if we pop down... I think I'm starting to learn my way around now. Just about. Oh, is it up here, is it? Yeah, and then down and south. The map's pretty handy, actually. There we go, Loveless Act 1. Hello, Dark Swordsman. No worries at all, mate. How are you feeling now? I really hope you're feeling better. And are you looking forward to Christmas yet? Not really, I don't think, Wes. I'll just keep saving my game and hopefully we'll be okay. It won't be a big deal. Okay. Right, there's a few encounters we can do here, but they are optional. But I think we can unlock a secret path if we do them. And they're not going to take too much time, are they? When you consider the fact that we have Costly Punch here. Oh, that's really good, Dark Swordsman. Yeah, I've heard that Flu is back with vengeance this year. Is that what you had, do you think? And it's knocking people even worse than COVID is. COVID's not even too bad at the minute. But they are worried about the flu or something. Because all our immune systems are currently shot to ribbons. But I'm glad you're recovering now, dude. Right, so there's 5 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Although, there's no other encounters apart from these ones that we're sort of forcing our way through. Doesn't this place just remind you of the Northern Crater, or is that just me? Even though it's not the Northern Crater and there's quite a few differences between them, it just has that vibe to it. Oh, come here. There we go. Ah, that sucks, Wes. Is that gonna affect you? Yeah, I remember when you had that. Oh, that was a while back, wasn't it, Wes? Was that did you have it again, did you, recently? Oh, dear. It's that time of year now, isn't it? It's just affecting everyone. It sucks. Right, there's still one more materia to grab from this area. And then I think we will have all of them, won't we? If I haven't miscounted. I'll just keep taking these things out as well. There's really no reason not to. I don't think you get any in-game reward. I don't think there's an in-game reward for any of this stuff, but there might be a trophy, I'm not sure. Did I miss an enemy? Yeah. The save point distracted me then. Yeah, that's right. Like a cross between the Northern Crater and the Forgotten City. Ba 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 ba. Oh, we've opened the path. I thought there was still one more enemy for us to do. Nope, must have done it. Yes! There is a trophy. I knew there would be a trophy. I know how Square thinks. Oh, there's still also one more chest that we need to nab from around here somewhere. Where is that chest? Or did I get it? I don't think I did I? Oh, there it is, no. Okay, I think that's the final one. I think it's the final one. I could check my key item list if I wanted to, but I'm so sure I've got them all, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, so make sure you kill those fiends, because that gives you a trophy there to unlock the secret path. I just want to check, because the next area, the secret area, is the cave or the cage of binding. So is that the trophy I just got? Okay, I think I've actually got the trophy now. Let's get this right. Yeah, that's the only trophy we need for the secret area. So just make sure you kill the enemies, and that's all you need to do. Yeah, that's pretty much the guide, Adeptus. Hello, Serenity. Yeah, at the end of the game, and I have got all 7 materia as well. Yep. Right, where's the area that just opened? There it is. Okay, so this bit could take a little bit of time. And it can get a little bit confusing. But remember, all of this at the moment is optional.
Activating combat mode.
Right, we need to kill these. Oh, wow, they've got a lot of health. Oh, no, I didn't do a critical one before. That's fine. Yeah. We need to be getting these keys. Oh, how many did I get? Let me just check. I've got to try and keep on track of these keys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I've got all of them. Okay, the sacral key and the base key is what we just collected. I also need to find some movers. I don't know if they're in this area or not, so maybe we'll move on to the next. But they will give us another 2 keys. Just keep unlocking the cells as well, because, hey, why not? Okay, Echo. It does a little bit. Yeah, but it feels like I'm missing out if I don't do it. Does that make sense? So, Ilhim, hello. How you doing? Right, we need to find movers. Not whatever they are. Nightmares they are. I'm hoping I won't need to, Serenity. With Costly Punch, I'm hoping I won't need to. We'll have to see. Okay, Gravigar, not too bad. Doddy. Oh, where's the movers? Are they not until, like, the next area? Let's dodge Blizzagars. And Nightmare Breath. Nope, okay, we're fine there. So I reckon we'll find them in this area now, because we're going to need them next. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, Echo, of missable trophies.
Activating combat
I'm
mode.
just not.
Bye now. This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
Nothing off those. Yeah, it's the little... Oh, we did get something. Okay. Yeah, but we're looking for the little orange balls.
Activating combat.
There they are.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, and we got the solar key. Lovely stuff. So, have I got the goddess heart key? That is something else we are going to need off those movers. Goddess throat key. No, we still need the heart key. Right, okay, something to hunt down. Another passageway here. Where does this take us? Should we have a ganders just to have a look? We'll come back. Oh, yeah. Oh, it just takes us through to the other one. Okay. Even though there's nothing to do in here. Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, it doesn't bother me all that much, to be honest with you, overpowering the story. I know for a lot of people it does, but for me, the missions are where the challenge is at in Crisis Core Reunion. I need to find some more movers. There we go.
Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
Yep, and we got the heart key. Perfect stuff. So I think we're up to date on our keys now to keep moving ahead. Okay, we've got a secret bit over here.
Bye now. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
No more keys from them. Did they not have... I think they had numbers before, to be honest, if I remember. I'm pretty sure they did. Although I could be wrong there. Yeah, I thought I'd missed a mail because I hadn't triggered it. But fortunately, that wasn't the case. And I have got the mail completionist trophy now. Yeah, absolutely, Echo. I'm going to get the game finished today. That's the intention anyway. And then, yeah, absolutely after Christmas, we will be picking things up once more. For the missions, because I still need to do them, and I won't be doing them over Christmas, that's for sure. I'll be busy with other games, God of War Ragnarok. But I will be having a break over Christmas, so I'm not going to be picking things up again until probably the middle of Jan. In fact, I'm going to get you the exact date I'm going to be back, because I've got a few things to do as well over Christmas. I'm going to be meeting up with family at different times, and it's just going to be a little bit too difficult to get the streaming schedule going at that point.
The key doesn't.
Oh, do I not have a key for this area yet? But I will check the exact date before I finish this stream today, guys. So. I think we're okay. I don't think we need to go through there yet. We'll have to find the key for it. Which, of course, right now I don't yet have. Hello, Noggin. I'll tell you what, you've done well. The game opens up a lot. I would advise you, if you can, to maybe try and get the Buster Sword. Simply because, by doing so many missions before you get it, you're missing out on boosting the proficiency of the Buster Sword. And it is a bit of a grind to get the proficiency up on it anyway, so. I'll tell you what, Serenity, I'm really hyped to play God of War. I really enjoyed the first game. It's not even my sort of game normally, but I got the Platinum Trophy for it because I enjoyed it so much. And I hope I can do the same with Ragnarok. Okay, we've got a key now. I wonder if that's to the secret area that I couldn't once unlock a few moments before. Let's see if we can activate the save point first.
Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Get them out of the equation. Okay, we'll go for our save, of course, as always. Are you going to be collecting all of Gao's Rages, Red? Because that's one heck of an
Activating combat.
accomplishment if you are.
This'll do.
Going to say that's not going to hit any of them.
This'll do. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Right, I did get a key. I'm just going to see if it unlocks this area. It does. Perfect stuff. Right, should we see what we've got going on in here? Okay, there's a couple of notes we can read.
A research document.
I don't think there's much else we can do here, though.
Research document.
No.
Activating
It's a secret room with... Oh, materia.
How about this?
I wonder if they'll give us anything.
Got him. This'll do. Later.
I'm killing giant materia. Oh, there is a chest as well.
conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
No, there was nothing rewarding us from killing those. Okay. Well, we still got the chest, so that was important.
Combat mode.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's head back to the save point and heal up.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
You do get a lot of SP for killing movers, which I suppose is nice for materia fusion. But if you remember in the original Final Fantasy VII, you got a ton of AP for killing them, which was more exciting than getting 2000 SP. Oh, I'm not sure, Serenity. I'll let you know how many hours I have once I've done all the missions and stuff and got the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, this is still part of the optional area. It's massive, this place, isn't it? Absolutely massive. It really is. So we need to find more encounters for keys. I'm guessing this passageway will take us to that chest. No, it just takes us back to where we went to earlier. So, oh, I think we need to kill these for the key.
This'll do. Got him. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
Yes, we got 2 third eye keys. Right, how do we get in here? This is cell number 18. Okay, we'll have to come back to that later, presumably. Yep. Go start by going down there. Well, let's open this cell first.
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
Ah!
Heads up. Got him. Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
It's a good job I did some missions, because honestly, the enemies are getting quite potent. They have quite a lot of health just for normal enemies. Level 50, I think, Serenity. 49, so nearly 50. Yes, and you, Bobo. Yeah, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the game. Have a good time with it. Yeah. Look, I can hug walls now, though. I don't need any more keys. Okay, magic up.
Activating combat mode.
Don't need them. Unless they stop me, which would be really mean. Nah, they're being kind. I think we're getting everything here. Really trying hard not to miss out on stuff. Hmm.
Activating combat mode.
Right, nothing in there. I'm not going to use that door yet. Let's start by heading up here. It's only a temporary area.
Combat mode.
Oh my goodness.
This'll do.
The game's throwing it all at us at the moment, isn't it? Although it's not particularly challenging still. And there's level 50. Nice. And we got a key as well. Good stuff. I think this is going to give us those chests we couldn't get earlier. Yeah, it is annoying, isn't it, John? I'm not sure yet, Serenity. I'm not sure, mate. I did get the collector's edition, the first class edition of FF7 Remake, and I just can't afford to spend money on all their collector's editions because they're not cheap. And I might want to, now that I've got FF7 Remake, get the collector's edition for the next in that series for Rebirth. Does that make sense, does it? So, yeah, it's a painful decision, but I might have to skip out on 16. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's see where this takes us. I've been here already, haven't I? Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, we'll come back here later because I want to do one area at a time.
Activating combat mode.
I don't think we need to kill this. We only need one key and we've got it.
Heads up. Gonna love this. Bye now. That's enough. This'll do.
How did I get my proficiency to 23.6%? That went up fast. Really fast. Yeah, I do want to stream Final Fantasy 16. For sure. Ah, secret chest. Very nice, very nice. Guess I can't run away from these. They're going to stop me. Nope, I can. Oh, iron bars key. Okay. Okay, there's an objective. It's like there the whole time.
Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
Before we move into the next part, just want to see if there's anything down here. No, there isn't. I was looking for more huge gates and stuff, like this one.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Oh, I've not played the Silent Hill games, Chased World. Are you a big fan of those, are you? Okay, this is just for a shortcut somewhere else. Oh, we've got the boss coming up now, haven't we? The guy that likes to heal up, is that right? Right, so I think we got everything then in those areas. I really do. Already used that thing. We were able to do the secret area and stuff. So, yeah, iron bars key. So, yeah, this boss then is an optional boss, isn't it? The behemoth.
Activating combat mode.
Right, let's see if I can finish this off quite quickly. Wow, it's got a lot of HP. Oh my goodness, it's got crazy amounts of HP. It took 3 costly punches to defeat that thing. I've never seen that before for a story boss. And we get another key as well. That was a fun fight though, short though it was. Flare? Very nice. Very nice indeed. Are we going to get a trophy for this? Or is it... No, it's only a trophy to unlock the way, isn't it? Well, that's the end of that side quest anyway. If that's what we want to call it. We're back in this room again now. With the weird thing where we have to put the materia. Which we now have access to. Hello, Martin. Good to see you. Yeah, and welcome to all of you guys that have just stopped by recently. Good to have you here. And if you're enjoying, folks, please do just tap the like button. That does really help me, so thank you.
Activating combat mode.
Right, let's go ahead and save, shall we? Before we stick all the materia into this thing. Yep. It wasn't a bad thing, Gecko. Just a surprising thing. I've been one-shotting everything with costly punch in the story.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
This is a boss as well. Look, that was so much easier than the last one. Only one costly punch. And folks, I think this is it now. I really do think this is it. We're going to be heading into the final area for the final battles. I think we are now going to have to up things to hard mode. Yeah, no, the missions are where it's at in terms of difficulty, but I've got a feeling these bosses are not going to go down without a fight. Yeah, absolutely, Sean. Absolutely. Right, I'm going to put it to hard mode so that we can get the trophy to pop. I think even with Costly Punch, this is going to be tough. I really do. So let's just check out our gear here. Yep, I best keep this on. I don't know what elemental attacks we've got coming on, but at least we're protected against them. I don't need Mog's Amulet, so what can I put in its place? Because I think that's going to help a lot if we can replace this with something else. Nope, 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 nope. I haven't got a huge amount of accessories that are all that useful. I'm thinking Vitality plus 80. That's quite a big boost, that is. And we'll just reduce damage. And we'll keep Barrier and Magic Barrier active with the Protect Ring. Thank you, Echo. I need to keep Draengar because I stuck a load of HP on that. I'm not sure why. I hardly actually use Draengar. We'll keep Blizzardgar to protect against the bad stuff. I don't think Exploder Blade is going to be needed, so let's go ahead and make sure we are protected against statuses. I'm thinking that's about the best we're going to be able to do. Yeah, I think I might do something similar, Noggin. Right, so we're on hard mode now. I'm just hoping I'm strong enough, because if not, we're in a bit of trouble. Because it means I'm going to need to do missions and stuff.
I'm sure of it. My soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured
Right, let me just check. On hard mode,
to find
this
the
boss
end of
has
the journey.
950,000 HP.
Salvation.
Why is it such a huge difference on hard mode?
You're late.
It's like really, really hard mode, isn't it, this game?
You have succeeded, Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you.
Ah, although we're not killing the boss, are we? We're killing his sword.
And loveless.
Which still has nearly 1 million hit points, so it doesn't really make much difference.
Genesis.
Turn the volume up a bit.
When the war of the
Yeah, I think it's about that,
brings
Noggin.
about the
Although
world's
sometimes you
end,
can get 10% in a single maneuver.
come
It's
here
happened to me a couple of times, so I'm on like 20% now.
the goddess
26% or something.
descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss, her gift everlasting.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift. We will all join the life stream.
Are you doing that on hard mode then, Sean?
You are no exception.
I think I'll probably just do Minerva on normal.
The planet has become my guardian.
talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us. Damn you!
Alright guys, here we go. Zack versus Genesis. We have begun the final encounter. Although to start with, we only have to destroy the sword. I believe that Genesis itself, or himself, is immune to damage. Oh, this fight looks awesome.
Activating combat mode.
Wow. So I'll just dodge all of the bad stuff. There it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't move here. Oh my. Yeah, this is going to take some doing, this is.
Here we go. Oh, Cisne.
Oh, hey, Cisne. Yeah, just interrupt the battle, that's fine. At least we don't have modulating phase anymore.
Too bad.
Very true, Serenity. It does look a little bit like that, doesn't it?
My boss can be pretty
Hey,
scary.
Chris, congrats. Big congrats. Right, Lucky Stars here is going to go down a treat, I think.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now. This'll do.
No, I can't be affording to miss these. Or I'm just not going to do enough damage to them. Yeah, that's it. Kill two at a time. I've also got a Heavenly Gauge now. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, go for it. Meteor shots probably won't do much damage because it doesn't have rate damage limit.
Heads up. Here we go.
Ah, come on.
Heads up.
This is ridiculous.
Bye now. This'll do.
Right, we got one, we got one.
Taking you
That's
down
one now.
today.
Is this them?
How about this?
I'm getting all the level 5 limits, which is nice.
Here we go.
Okay, they're gone. No!
How about this? Later. Sorry, Cloud. Bye now.
I feel like I need to be doing damage to this thing.
This'll do. Taking you
Otherwise, we're going to be here all day.
Heads up.
Apparently, it takes years in canon. I can believe it. Oh, we're going to get spammed with ads if we're not careful, though.
Here we go. Bye now.
So far, not too bad. These ads are super annoying, but we're making progress.
Heads up. Taking you down a peg. Got him.
Got him. Oh, yes, Father Guard, please. Heal me up.
This'll do. How about this? Heads up.
Damage, 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 damage.
This'll do.
Wow, how are you supposed to do this without the OP-ness that is Costly Punch? I'd love to know.
This'll do. Bye now.
Oh, boy. I don't know what this is, but I'm guessing it's going to hurt.
Bye now.
Purgatorial Wave. Sounds lovely. They just seem to have so much HP, though. I don't think my spells do enough damage. Is the problem.
How about this?
But yeah, trying to hit them with
This'll do.
Costly Punch is in and of itself a challenge and a half. I might just leave them. and just keep hammering down on the sword. Yeah, they're healing me up anyway with elemental spells, aren't they? Yeah, I'll just keep doing some damage here. Killing the odd one every now and then. Does Flare heal me, or is it non-elemental? I think it's actually non-elemental. Apocalypse won't do much again without break damage limit. No, I haven't used Phoenix. Pointless level up because I won't be able to save my game, will I? Oh no, because there's new save. You can save after, can't you? After the credits, I think. We're almost there. We are almost there. But I've just got a lot of ads all over the place now. And I still can't hit them because they're so fast.
Here we go.
Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage here. That's fine. I can cure up first. Yeah, I don't think it will. It just does a lot of damage. If we can have the sword down, please, so I can try and finish this fight. This has definitely been buffed, you know. I'm sure of it. The note I read said that this has 745,000 health, which would mean that 8 costly punches should kill it, and I've done more than 8.
What's this?
Bringing out the big guns.
Let's go for an Octaslash.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
We did it! I think. Yay! That was kind of tough, I've got to say, even with that overpowered Zac. That was not easy.
My soul, corrupted by vengeance,
But that's not the end. Not yet.
hath endured torment.
Yeah, you were right, Serenity.
Find the end.
I think it was, wasn't it? Let me just see, according to Google,
Salvation.
on hard mode, the sword that we were attacking has 754,000 HP, so that's been buffed because I was reading it for the original Crisis Core.
Does this mean you knew from the beginning?
Stand and fight. Soldier first class. Zac?
Yeah, definitely.
Why is everyone...
I'm worried that this next fight's going to be even harder because I get the feeling Genesis is quite fast and I'm going to be relying on Costly Punch, which he will be able to dodge easily.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Heads up!
Okay, okay. Oh, I've hit him twice. That's a good start.
This'll do.
Okay, we need to heal up now. It looks like some of his attacks do have a charge up time, so that's when I need to hit him.
Bye now.
Unless he interrupts me.
This'll do.
Ah, he's doing a lot of damage though, I have to say.
How about this?
Okay, a couple more hits and I think we're done.
This'll do.
Yeah, this was easier than the last phase. A lot easier. That was really easy. Compared to the previous phase there. Yeah, I think you're about right there, Serenity. Thank you, Chased World. Right, in terms of story bosses, I think that's the end. There is another fight coming up, but it's a little bit like the one where Cloud faces off against Seth at the end of FF7, where it's sort of scripted. Yeah, it is a bit Serenity, because that second phase was like 10 times easier than the first one. Thank you, Echo. And this is the goddess. Ah. Seems Genesis has gone to be with the... Oh. Is he actually dead now? I was going to say he's gone to be with the live stream. So I saw it all swirling around. No, he's still alive. In fact, doesn't Genesis' story, now that I'm remembering things, continue in Dirge of Cerberus, which takes place after this game because it's a sequel? Doesn't it? Even though it was released like a year or two before Crisis Core. So this is Genesis' second appearance in Square's games, because he actually appeared in Dirge of Cerberus, which I never played before this game came out,
I got some
even though it's a sequel.
from him. Over there.
Oh, okay, Chased World.
It's you. Director!
Oh, he just punched his leg then. Punched the ground. So that's a bit weird.
Thank you.
Dark Bahamut. I think there's not that much RNG involved in Dark Bahamut, Red. It's mostly a scripted encounter. Not like Ozma.
Is it good?
Yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple?
And Gio. The dream came true.
Yeah, it must be Sean. It's like, poor Angeal. The lad dies, And Zack's response is to whack him in the leg. Although he didn't, of course. It just looked like it for a moment. I know, Serenity. I think it's going to be a couple of years yet, but I am right on board with you there, mate. I want to know where they're going with this story now.
How are you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now. This is the 89th letter.
Oh, Annika. I'll tell you what, you guys really know how to cherish the moment, don't you?
I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very
I wouldn't be
well.
surprised if it does, Chase World. I just don't think Square are going to rush that. I think they wanted to do Crisis Core because it's a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, and I guess it's helpful to understand it and the story going into the next part of the remake and what have you, into Rebirth.
4 years.
Whereas Dirge of Cerberus being a sequel, there's not really a rush to do that, because a lot of people that are experiencing Final Fantasy VII for the first time with Remake and Rebirth are all of a sudden going to be controlling Vincent, who they don't even know about yet.
Aerith,
So I think they're going to take their time with that.
wait for me.
Oh, that's good, Echo.
You're
Well,
gonna
hopefully I'll be able to
got that.
bring you a little bit of entertainment. And Geo sounds like a product to remove mold. It kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, don't forget the Buster Sword. And I guess now we're off to Midgar, aren't we?
Matter if they are sending the two of us. Apparently the subject will become our brother. Is that so?
And this is effectively now leading into Dirge of Cerberus, because Shinra are going to take Genesis, and then his story continues in that game.
Accept his fate willingly.
Is it Vice, is it? Is that right? Oh yeah, quite possibly. It'd be a lot smaller, I'd imagine, then.
Is barren of
For you,
promises.
Echo.
Nothing shall forestall.
No, I don't think
my
so,
return.
Nick. I don't think so. It did cross my mind, but no, I don't think so.
To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
Yeah, like I say, Chase, well, I reckon eventually it's an inevitability. Square are clearly going to want to squeeze every ounce of money, aren't they, out of the Final Fantasy VII brand that they can. And hopefully they'll do a good job with it, because I haven't played it before. So I look forward to it.
Want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course. I haven't even told
No, I
him.
think you have to play Dirge of Cerberus. Nick and I haven't played it, but that's where Genesis' story continues, and you find out more about them.
I have
From what I
left
understand.
88 of them.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, another
You know
classic
I
scene.
wouldn't do that to you. We're friends. They can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack.
I did, Steve, yes, fortunately. It was just a easy mare that I'd missed in one of the missions, so I didn't have to backtrack or anything.
Also, Sutton apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target?
Yeah,
So we're couriers now.
Red.
Delivering packages.
It is. And Chris, I haven't got the trophy yet. I'm thinking it'll happen at the end of the cutscenes, because it's to beat the game on hard mode, isn't it? It does work, though.
We got nothing.
A couple of people have already done it.
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Okay, get it at the end when you save. Thanks, Serenity. Yeah, I was actually put off from Dirge Cerberus because it wasn't well received and it looked like a very different game to me from Final Fantasy VII. As much as I loved Vincent, I did skip out on it at the time. So it'd be great to have an opportunity to play it. And yeah. This is it, guys. Zack's final confrontation. Hello, Lee. Good to see you again. You've just caught us right at the end
Boy, oh
of the
boy.
game.
The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your
Yeah,
honor.
it's a very quaint line, that, isn't it, Chase World?
Soldier!
That's taken...
Come and get it!
or the remake takes that, doesn't it, from Crisis Core? We get that exact scene. Okay, so this is kind of a scripted battle, okay? You don't want auto regen or auto potion here, because you already know what Zack's fate has got to be. I don't think we need to heal, do we? Suppose we can do, let it go on for a little bit longer.
I'm Sister. Here's a present.
Everybody disappears from the DMW now.
Away safely. Zack, I gotta go.
There's nobody there to support him at the end when he needs it. Oh, Serenity, please, no.
Taking you down a peg. Got him. The end.
You can see people have started to disappear now for DMW. Oh, it goes on until all you... Oh, crikey. Or until you die, I guess, yeah? I want to try and take out a few. I've got Costly Punch. I earned it. I want to use it. Plus, I could be leveling up my Buster Sword proficiency, which I do think we get to keep, don't we? I tell you what, though. Don't have to take a lot of damage. Oh, it's the missiles from those guys over there. I can imagine, Martin. Yeah, this would just go on forever.
Bye now.
I think I'm done for. No, I'm still alive somehow.
Springs about where
I'm a country boy too.
be pretty cheap.
If only I were so honor can be. I really like that sword. Thanks.
A monster's objective.
Is that right? Is it Chase World?
Hold on.
You just get the cutscene still.
Thanks.
Hello?
No, Aerith, don't leave us. Yeah. Story-wise, we know it's got to happen, don't we, Red? Oh, you don't lose... Okay, so you just keep going until the story's had enough anyway. So I'll stay on 1 HP. Ah, looks like that's the end. It doesn't know what it wants to be at the minute, does it, Adeptus? Okay, Lee, thank you. I know you couldn't lose that fight, so I guess that makes sense. I mean, regardless of what you think about the additions to the story, like Genesis and all of that,
Combat mode.
people wanted and were asking Square to flesh Zack's story out after Final Fantasy VII, and I think this game definitely did that. It really did. Can't do much else here. Zack's just so weak. He's on his last legs, as they say. I do, Serenity, yeah. I mean, it's been so long since I played the original game, to be honest with you, that I do remember enjoying it, but this has been like a fresh experience in many ways. Steve, with Tetsuya Nomura, don't run anything past him. You never know. No, Zack. Oh. Oh, Aerith's really trying to come and help him. Or his memory of Aerith.
That's right. But want to hear? Not scary work at all. Stuff? Will I see you again? I'll be here.
Oh. So Aerith was his very last and final thought. Question, why do all the Shinra soldiers just leave the Buster Sword? Oh, the Aerith theme, I love this music. Steve, you must never demean Aerith's character in that way. She's the complete opposite of that. Ah. All his red summon materia spilt over the ground. Zack's looking pretty minging at the minute with all his clothes and his armour shot up. Ah, nice job, Lee. Nice job. I mean, they kind of had to here, Sean, didn't they, really? Since it was already written in stone. Exactly, Annika.
For the both of us. Both
Us? That's right.
Steve, I have a wonderful characterisation of Aerith in my mind, and nobody is taking that away from me. It does, Red, yes. I just don't understand why the Shinra soldiers didn't want the Buster Sword.
My living legacy.
Yeah. Honestly, I almost had a heart attack when Aerith swears in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I was so shocked, I almost went off her. I was like, what have Square done to her? That's not right.
They're yours now.
Yeah, it's too heavy, that makes sense. But you think a few of them could have lifted it together, Chase? It just seems weird that they left it, I think. It always has done.
I'm your living legacy.
Right, I think we're done. I best mute that audio. Yeah, I best mute that audio there though, because Square have already said that that is copyrighted, which is kind of annoying, as it sort of kills the moment. But unfortunately, that is just the way it is, and that pretty much brings us to the end of the story for Crisis Core. Now, I do want to wait to see if we get the trophies here, which I believe happens, Serenity mentioned, when you get the option to save your game. Is that right? Oh, you never know, Steve. I don't want them messing with that. That is something I just don't want them messing with. I mean, I'm sure, you know, Square know what they're doing. I keep getting told, and if Aerith doesn't die, then it'll be fine. But that is such a big pivotal moment, not only of the Final Fantasy VII original game, but of one of, you know, my gaming experiences growing up. And I don't want them to mess with it. I really don't, but who knows what they'll be up to. Yeah, it could be Chase World. Could be. Thank you, Adeptus. Thank you so much. Well, he has to get recruited first, doesn't he, Red, by Avalanche? I don't think Cloud goes immediately from here to the reactor. I'm pretty sure he drags himself to Tifa first. Or he drags himself to Midgar and Tifa finds him and takes him to the bar. Is that music finished now? Nope. Yeah. Oh, right, Red Mario. Okay. Oh, thanks, Chase World. Yeah, that's right, Steve. I knew it was something like that. And of course, all his memories are mixed up now, aren't they? Because of the experiments that Shinra were performing, that Hojo was performing on him and on Zack. Yeah, it sort of leads into it, doesn't it, Red? So it, effectively, since it's the same style, one could say it leads into Final Fantasy VII Remake. which is why I assume they had the same style here. Yeah, they have Ultra, but I don't know, man. With where Final Fantasy VII Remake went, I don't know, it just feels like we've had a huge climactic battle against Sephiroth already. In Final Fantasy VII, the original game, we hadn't even seen Sephiroth by that point. First time we see him is when Cloud talks about him in the flashback in Calm. So, I don't understand how we can go from a huge battle against Sephiroth with clearly some changes being made to the story in other areas as well, even involving Zack, and then everything just carrying on as normal from game 2. I just don't think that would work. So, whatever Square mean by they're not changing the story, I think it's not quite the same as what people think they mean. The story, as far as Square's concerned, could just be Cloud good guy, Sephiroth bad guy. That's the story. How it plays out could be radically different. Of course, we'll still be visiting all the same locations and stuff. But, I don't know. I'm looking forward to Rebirth. Right, the music's gone now. I'm looking forward to Rebirth a lot, mainly because I want to see where it's going to go. Yeah, you're not the only one, Steve. I know a lot of people have said that. But no, I am actually looking forward to it. At first I wasn't. I was unsure. But I think... I just hope that whatever Square's plan is, I've said it before, they stick to it. I don't want a Star Wars moment. Disney didn't have a plan going into the Star Wars sequels, and now that finished trilogy is a complete mess. I don't want the same for Final Fantasy VII Remake, parts 1, 2 and 3. Whatever plan they had going into Remake, I hope that the fan response isn't going to get them to backtrack on that, because it's just going to be so disjointed if they allow that it isn't going to work at all. And they're better off just sticking to whatever vision they had going into it. Even if people don't like it, at least it will at least hopefully be consistent. Turn that back on. Yes, it does, doesn't it, Rain? From what Square have said, from what I understand from what Square have said, we need to see Final Fantasy VII Remake and its sequels, the whole collection, those, those 3 games once they're all out. The whole lot is, in a sense, going to be a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. How that's going to play out, I'm not sure. But whatever changes are being made into the continuity of the world building will presumably explain why it seems that Zack is alive again. Yes, they are, Sean. That's right. A lot of them are, yes. Yeah, poor controller. What are we sad for? Controller or Zack? But no, folks, in conclusion, I've had a thoroughly good time with Crisis Core Reunion. Really enjoyed it. Really had just a great time going through the game. Now, I know there's still a lot more for us to do. We've got all the missions to complete. We've got trophies to get and achieve, because I'm still going towards the Platinum. But, of course, that's going to have to wait now to after Christmas. I've been saying for, like, the last 2 weeks that I really want to have this game beaten in terms of the story by Christmas, and I'm just so happy I've been able to do that. So while we've got the credits, I'm going to tell you when I'm going to start streaming again. I want to give myself some time because I've got quite a bit of stuff to get done over Christmas and in early Jan. So it's looking like the 11th of January. Wednesday the 11th of Jan is going to be the next stream. And we'll be picking up with Crisis Core Reunion again from there to do the optional content. Thanks, Serenity. Yeah, something like that, Ultra. It could be anything, really. Thanks, Chase World. I'm really happy that you guys have joined me for this adventure as well. It's been great chatting to you all through the course of it. No, I haven't got the platinum yet, Lee. I've still got the missions to go, but I think it's just the missions now. Once we've done the missions, any trophies I need to get are just tied up in those. Well, let's see what we get at the end of the credits first. I don't know what I'll miss more, Serenity. Activating combat mode or conflict resolved. Steve, I thought Gao was your favourite Final Fantasy character of all time. Or is he only the favourite Final Fantasy character to insult? No, I am going to sort of agree with you though. Gao, I'm sorry, Red. Please don't burst a blood vessel. I don't think Gao is as hyped as you make him out to be. He has too many issues with RNG. There's nothing more infuriating than selecting a nice move for Gao to do, and then he just goes and does a physical attack or something instead. It winds me up. It really does. And trying to complete all of his skills is also a bit of a nightmare. When Gao works, he works wow. He is powerful stuff, but it's too inconsistent, mate. So I don't despise Gao like Steve does, but I kind of find myself in the middle of Steve and Red Mario with how I feel about him. Plus, he is kind of annoying, if I'm honest, with his attitude and stuff. It does, Lee, doesn't it? It does. I'll tell you what, as much as I've loved this playthrough, and I really have, and I've loved chatting with you guys, and streaming and all of that good stuff, I'm kind of looking forward to trying to find some time now for Christmas to put my feet up. I'm an old person. I'm an old man now. I'm like 40 next year. I'm not like these young kids that can stream 6-7 hours a day. And even just doing 2 streams a day for about 4 or 5 hours a day in total for the last couple of weeks, it's taken it out of me. It really has. I'm completely worn out now. Don't get me wrong, like I say, I've really enjoyed it. But you know, like if you go for a full day out at the theme park or something, you have a really good time, but by the end you're just worn out and are just looking forward to getting back home to rest. That's what it's like for me now. I've really enjoyed pushing these streams so hard, but now I'm looking forward to just taking a step back for a bit. Hey, Groom, good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm laying it down, Serenity. I'm going to let somebody else pick up the mantle for a few weeks. Thank you, Chase World. Well, Steve, I'm just glad I'm not the only one, because it makes me sad. I used to love gaming for hours at a time. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. Even if I have time, like in the evening when the kids are in bed and I've got no work to do, I can't just sit down and game for the whole evening. I just can't. I just get so tired I end up having to put Netflix or something on instead for a bit. I don't, Lee. No. No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I think it must be like a normal thing, Ultra. When I was younger, I'd go to the theme park, I'd spend all day there, I'd come out really hyped and probably just want to go back again. And I'd go on all the rides, like 10 times in a row. I can't do that anymore. Just can't do it. Thank you so much, Logan, and to you. I think I'm already past the boomer stage, Lee. I'm grand boomer now. All stars. Another Final Fantasy VII classic scene. Yeah, I've got my slippers on right now, Steve. It's the only way I game. Is this taken out of remake? Yeah, it must be. They wouldn't have recreated this scene, would they? No, this is taken out of remake. Thank you, Serenity. You too. Yeah, so they've actually skipped a bit though, haven't they? Because Tifa hasn't found Cloud or anything, and yet now he's going to be in the Mako reactor. So some time has passed through the credits when Zack died and the opening here of FF7. I like the way they show this scene though. It connects, doesn't it? The opening to Crisis Core where Zack is coming into the reactor.
Soldier. First class.
Yeah, I think that'd be worth it though, Serenity, to carry on. To be continued in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, a lot of people are going to want to play Remake after that. Oh, make sure you stay warm there, Groom. Yay! 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 Double trophy action. After clearing the game, right, we can start a new game by loading the cleared game save data, and then we'll carry over levels, experience, SP, gil, playtime, items, although certain exceptions apply, I might add, materia, equipment status, DMW stuff, Buster Sword proficiency, and mail. Okay. I will create a new save then. Just did that, didn't I? Yeah, I best make two, actually. So I don't know what happens to them if I start a new one. Yes, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Right, so what happens now if I go to the menu? Okay, so I can't select new game here. I effectively have to go and load my save game, is that right? Yeah. Okay, which I don't want to do. So in order to do the missions and that, I have to go back to a previous save. Right. Oh, Lee, thank you so much. Yeah, and to you as well. Okay, folks, well, that brings us to the end of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion for 2022. So next year, what date did I say? I'll get that to you again. So we're picking up 2023 on the 11th of Jan. I'm going to be playing Crisis Core once more in order to do the missions and stuff. And hopefully get this trophy knocked out of the park. No, go away, Final Fantasy X. Let me just see what trophies it says I've got left. 7 left. Not earned. Okay, I've got a max out DMW. Couple for the missions. I still need to unlock a shop or two. Genji equipment and a hidden trophy. Is that Minerva? I'm guessing it's Minerva. But we're nearly done now, guys. We're nearly done. Although some of these are going to take a bit of time. But folks, all that's left for me to say is have a fantastic Christmas time. Enjoy spending whatever time you are going to be spending with family. And, yeah, try and make the most of it. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I'll look forward to being back with you in the new year. Middle of January. We'll get this one finished. And then we'll see what's next. Have a great Christmas and a wonderful Happy New Year. Dark Swordsman, you're going to be streaming today. Okay, check Dark Swordsman's stream out then, folks. I'm sure he'll be playing Crisis Core as well, if you want some more good stuff there. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.